Hello everyone, this is Property Insider. We take a look at real estate within New York City from under $2,000 a month homes to celebrity apartments. So if you're interested, consider subscribing to see more videos coming. So today we are looking at a studio on Lower 5th Avenue in New York City's Greenwich Village. I found this apartment when searching for places under $500,000 for sale in Lower Manhattan. At first glance, it seems like a mistake because how can there be an apartment in Lower 5th Avenue in Greenwich Village, of all places, for $375K? So I decided to check it out. I went to view this listing a couple weeks ago, and I'll be showing you a few pictures and a video I took a little later on. So let's take a look at this listing on StreetEasy here. So I found the listing on StreetEasy, as I do most listings. So first of all, this apartment isn't located in any apartment building. This is located within the former 5th Avenue Hotel, built in 1938. And here is an old postcard of it back in the 1900s. You can see here it has this nice gold awning. It occupies half a block and was renovated in 1987. It's truly a magnificent building with a large, elegant lobby, carved plaster ceilings, and marble mosaic panels. There are also some cons of this building, which I will go into in a moment. So let's take a look at the photos of this 375K unit on 5th Avenue. First of all, I think it's interesting to note that this has been on the market for 156 days. That's a long time. Granted, that is about when COVID started. For something that seems like this good a deal, it's kind of a long time. So the unit faces a courtyard at the back of the building, which usually means it would get less light than street-facing units. It's located at the ground level of the courtyard, but this picture makes it appear as if it gets a lot of light. So the second photo is the revolving doors of the building's entrance on 5th Avenue. So this actually has two entrances, this building. There's another one, I think, on 8th Street, because it's between 8th and 9th, if I'm correct. I could be wrong, maybe 9th and 10th. Let me check that. Yeah, 9th and 10th. So yeah, it has another entrance on 9th Street, but this is the main hotel entrance. Honestly, beautiful Art Deco architecture, nice ornate gold detailing. So here's the kitchen, very plain kitchen, the microwave, a little dishwasher, and a mini fridge. The seller's agent did tell me that they would be renovating it to include a stovetop, maybe over here, like with two hobs, but I don't know why they would wait, 6 to 8 months to do that. Surely you would kind of do that in the beginning just to sell it, because a stovetop is kind of an essential. But if you're maybe living in a place like this, maybe you don't cook a lot, you're eating out at all the great restaurants in this area, obviously great location. But yeah, I don't know. The stovetop was interesting to see they hadn't put that in already, but they were planning on putting it in, I guess, if they couldn't sell, which again, hadn't sold for 8 months, so maybe they should. But anyway, okay. So another picture of the kitchen. So you can see here that the front door is here. So when you walk in, you're coming straight into the kitchen. Some nice linoleum maybe here. Honestly, it is a good sized kitchen for such a small apartment. Usually kitchens in all my apartments that have been roughly the size of this apartment are literally half a countertop. That's what I've had in my last two apartments. So having a full 2+ countertops does seem pretty nice for an apartment of this size. And you do have a lot of space up here around the microwave. It's nice that the microwave's built into the cabinetry because that saves you a lot of room on the counter. Downside is you do have this mini fridge, but I guess if you really wanted, you could get a fridge somewhere else in the apartment. So the fifth picture is a sizable walk-in closet. So this is, I don't know if you can see it in the picture. So this is to the right of the mirror. See this door here? This is the walk-in closet. It is honestly, as I said, I've been to this unit. It is a massive closet. It feels like a whole room in itself. You could almost turn it into a little bedroom if you wanted to, but it is a little small for that. However, it does provide all the storage space you could ever want for such a small space. So here's another picture of the 5th Avenue entrance from the inside. I showed this briefly before. It truly is, a beautifully architectured building, and it makes you feel, as I said, like you're staying in a hotel every time you walk through these revolving doors, which is honestly a big plus. Not many people can say that they live inside a former hotel. So here's the floor plan. So you can see there's space for a queen bed here. Honestly, queen bed kind of takes up most of the space, but when you live in a studio, that's kind of to be expected. You can also see there's space for a little sofa over here. They actually already had the kitchen table. I don't know if you saw that right here, like in the floor plan, little closet. Bathroom honestly was one of the nicest parts of this apartment, and I'm surprised they have no photos of it, but I took some. I'll show you in a moment. I would say this apartment is maybe 250 square feet, maybe 300 square feet. I wouldn't say it's massive, but a studio in one of the best locations in the city. We'll talk more about the location in a sec, but you can see here between Union Square, Washington Square Park, Lower 5th Ave, excellent location. Let's go through this listing a bit. So yeah, days on the market 156, monthly maintenance 907. So 907 goes towards building maintenance as well as property taxes, I believe. 907 is kind of reasonable for a co-op, which is what this is. Located in the former 5th Avenue Hotel, this wonderful studio offers quiet living in Greenwich Village, just 2 blocks up from Washington Square Park. This home has high ceilings, brand new hardwood floors, new skim-coated and painted walls, renovated kitchenette, mirrored bath, large custom walk-in closet, and northeastern lighting. The Art Deco building was designed by Emery Roth, has a stunning lobby, full-time doorman, concierge, package room, fitness center, bike room, and laundry room. The building is located in the center of the village and 2 blocks from the Cinderella is like an upscale grocery store, shopping and restaurants, and convenient subway. Pets are allowed and sublet allowed after 3 years. So that's a big plus, you can sublet after 3 years. As the description said, you have a doorman, cats and dogs, there's a lot of amenities. During non-COVID times, you have a gym. So this is actually really important. I want to talk about this because this is a notice from Street Easy saying that this building is built on leased, not owned land. So if we click here, what does that mean? You're wondering what that means. So this means that the building doesn't own the land it sits on. It's rented out by the building. So the broker told me that the lease is up for renewal in like 2060 something, but at the time the owner of the leased land could jack up the price as much as they want for the rental of the land, which could make the maintenance fees go up a considerable amount. This has actually happened in several buildings in New York City, which makes HOA fees thousands of dollars and practically unaffordable. A lot of buildings like up on 57th Street, I think the address is 157th, and it is a land lease building where they just jacked up the rent price of the land so much that the maintenance fees are like thousands of dollars, and it makes it practically unaffordable to live there. So yeah, land lease buildings usually aren't preferable for this reason. So interestingly, because this unit has been on the market for so long, there's also a rental listing for it. So it costs $2,130 to rent, no fee. So let's go through the actual photos and videos I took. So here, this is a pretty bad picture, but here is the mirror that you see in the photo. Here's the entranceway, nice light fixture. There's the hallway. There's the kitchen's around the corner there to the right. So over here, this is the mirrored bathroom, and honestly, I don't think you can tell from this picture how nice this bathroom is. The mirrors were gorgeous. It made the room seem really big. The ceiling seemed really tall. The seller's agent says that the owner spent like $10K, which isn't actually bad for a bathroom reno. This is the view out the window. It's like that courtyard, but I don't know, it's not much of a view. It's kind of your classic New York City view. Again, this is kind of factoring into the fairly low price of the apartment, all things considered, but it seems like you still get okay amount of light. Here's the closet, and that is it for my photos. I really didn't do a good job with the photos there. I also took a video, which maybe is a little more comprehensive, so let's take a look at that. So here is the kitchen. You can see, as shown in the photos, looks exactly the same. And here's the room. As you can see, the lighting, and maybe it was just an overcast day, the lighting just isn't that great. It's nowhere near as good as in the photos in the listing. Here's that nice big walk-in closet. Honestly, a really nice sizable closet. They put the internet modem up there, which is funny. Lots of room, custom built as they said, so you have all these different compartments. I was trying not to get the agents in the video, but the windows there, you can see it's not really that bright. And then over here you have more space, you have the bathroom, and then here's that little table and kitchen area. So taking a look at the bathroom, you can see here just how nicely done up it is. Like, you can really see here how gorgeous it is. I love this bathroom. It was really nice. They have this little hidden compartment here, which was cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The one thing that wasn't pictured in this listing was the bathroom, which I feel like is a shame because the bathroom, I think you could tell from the video, is one of the nicest parts. Let's talk about the location real quick. As I already said, this location is honestly fantastic. The building is just half the wonder, but the location is the other. So 24 Fifth Avenue is right between 9th and 10th Street in the heart of Greenwich Village. When you step out of the lobby, you can actually see Washington Square Arch 2 blocks south, and just 5 blocks north is Union Square. You're a 5-minute walk from the West 4th subway station with the ACE BDFM trains, and you're also an 8-minute walk to the 8th Street station with the NRW trains. As well as this, you also have the 14th Street station with the FML 123 trains at 6th Avenue, and that's maybe a little over, actually just about a 10-minute walk away. And then of course there's also the PATH train at 9th Street, which is like a 3-minute walk away. So you truly have every transport link at your fingertips with this apartment. As well as this, you can really walk to so many places because you're right in the middle of Manhattan. You can walk west to the West Village, east to the East Village, up to Union Square, down to Soho. So I have to say, I lived in Greenwich Village for 3 years, and it is by far my favorite neighborhood in New York City. Washington Square Park is a magical place, and the ease with which you can get to some of the best spots in the city, like I said, Soho, Lower East Side, West Village, Union Square, East Village, is truly magnificent. As I I said though, I think the biggest downside with this apartment and why it does cost so little is a combination of the fact that it's a one-room studio at the rear of a building with not much light. And as well as this, it is a land lease building, which means that in 30 years, the owner of the land the building is sitting on could jack up the rent and it could make it unaffordable to live here. You would get stuck paying thousands of dollars of maintenance every month, and it would be really hard to sell for this reason. So it is a bit of a risky investment. So what do you think of this apartment on 5th Avenue? Is it worth the $375K price tag plus the $907 maintenance fee? Let me know down below. As always, thank you guys for watching this video. This is Property Insider, and I will see you next video. Bye, guys.